So you experienced the traffic?
It's a beautiful, they have a profound history. They have profound history. One of the things that helped us tremendously with in the continent, especially in Angola, is to have an appreciation of who the people are.
Yeah.
Who the people are. You know, before we came in there, we had read about Angola. You know, the beautiful, how the country came together originally as the provinces of, they were part of the Congo Empire, the Ndongo and Matamba provinces, defended by the Queen Zinga, who is really on the African scale. She's a world warrior and a queen, and then later, how she was then after 1440, basically 1640s. She, after her death, the country they brought in Angola, and then the king, and then the country was then named Angola after the king. And but here is a queen, for example, who fought over 20 years, fought the crown of Portugal, not to enslave her people. 20 years worth of war against the crown of Portugal, and it's a profound history. So when we came into the country, we were very much aware of this history. We were very much aware also of the colonial history, and we just connected with the people because they also showed us so much love and so much appreciation.
Yeah, the love there is unbelievable.
The poorest of the poor person, invited us to their house and
smiling,
put
white
together their little meal, and it's like, man, this is incredible. And it's the same love that you would feel in Cape Verde, or you would feel in Guinea, or you feel in Mozambique, or you feel other places. What it taught us is that there is humanity to this society. A place where, if you looked on the U.S. travel guides, they would say, don't go there because it's got war, it's got disease, it's got red zones, and so on. We felt more secure in Luanda than we felt in Brockton, Massachusetts.
At the time,
and this was
that was the middle of the war. Oh, that was towards the end of the war. But regardless, it was a war zone.
Yeah, it was difficult.
Mark, if you put a line in middle of Africa, and then you take them out, the furthest you go, the more where you are from the real reality, from the really human, the real, people, the human level. You know, Africa. Because it was the mother, because it is the mother, the furthest we leave Africa, the more sort of dehumanized we becoming. And you find good people all over the place. You've been in Portugal, for example. I'm sure you had a time to go get out of Lisbon and go in the outskirts of the thing. You find
great people, good food,
good
farms, everything.
You see, don't fall in New York City because nobody's going to pick you up.
Right.
But if you drive 3 hours away from the New York City, you'll find good people.
I know exactly what you mean with that.
What's happening right now is people, in order for those that controls the world right at this moment, in order to keep controlling the world, you have to dehumanize the people and keep them at your frequency. You see, so you can maneuver things. We need to go back to the source. Let's go back to another gate, whatever gate it is that you use a gate to go back to the human.
Yeah, we need to reconnect in a whole different way.
To finish this, if we put blindfolded everybody in the world, everybody has no eyesight, then you just listen to the voices of the people. You see, because your eye, what eyes doing to understand what color you are, what skin do you have, but if you just close your eye and talk to people, your spirit will talk to that person.
Right, exactly.
And then you say, I like the spirit of this guy, I really like this guy. Or you see, that's what we need to do. We need to close our eyes and talk to people at spiritual level.
Now the gate, you guys want to talk about the new gate? I guess we can call that what you guys are planning on doing with your gate, with your CD and Cape Verde.
Well, we've been
yes.
Yeah, we've been so far traveled across the country from Boston to Los Angeles, San Francisco, Toronto, Montreal, lecturing on the connection of the New World, the connection of Cape Verde to the New World.
Yeah.
And we want now to continue this journey, but also go to Cape Verde in November to do a official Gator Return celebration in Cape Verde. And it would not be a Gator Return celebration